Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is June 20th, 2023. It's been 6 years since the last podcast of the Geek Uprising. We are live streaming studio using Streamlabs. Again, welcome back. It is now the 20th of June, as I said, so that's about a month to go for San Diego Comic Con 2023. Lots of stuff to talk about, guys. Lots and lots of stuff. Where to begin? Today we found out that was it Marvel Studios is going to be not going to Comic Con this year. They did last year, and but this year they won't be headed to Hall H. Kind of bummed, but I'm glad I went last year. So lots of different stuff to do this year. But yeah, Marvel Studios is backing out. Warner Brothers, I heard, is backing out. Not really sure on that, but it'll probably come down. Not come down, but it'll probably be mentioned or proven later on as the month goes down. But yeah, Universal, they're not coming. Disney's not coming, so Hall H is going to be pretty empty. And Kevin Smith will have really no competition, honestly. Because usually after Marvel Studios gets out on Saturday for Hall H, everybody's pretty much the majority of Hall H is gone. It's seats over 6,000 people. So, excuse me. So yeah, just lots of studios backing out because of obviously the writer's strike. That's putting a dent in it, and also with everything that's going on with the economy and stuff like that. A couple weeks ago, Sideshow, you know them, Sideshow Collectibles, fantastic statue makers, great company. I have one of their statues, one or two of their statues. They're backing out because it is too expensive to ship everything, and they're based out here in California. But with the way the economy is and prices and everything, yeah, they are doing a virtual event. They said an email a couple weeks ago that they were going to do a virtual event, and I guess that's what it's going to be from now on. That they want to do. I personally believe that they're shooting themselves in the foot. Like the old saying goes, you got to make money, you got to spend money to make money, and let's face it, a lot of us that are going to San Diego Comic Con are going to be walking around. We're not going to be watching a virtual event at the show, on the show floor. I personally think, my own opinion, that they're doing a really, really big disservice to their customers, which go to con. They could do it simultaneously. Have a virtual event for those at home, and just have some pieces, not all of them that they want to show, but save some for the virtual event and put some out for the show floor. But there's also the booth expenses, and excuse me, I heard those are really, really, really pricey. CCI, Comic Con International, raised their prices again for the tickets, for the badges, and they probably raised their prices again for the show floor spot. And Sideshow Collectibles, they they take a big, huge chunk of the show floor, and I think with the rising cost prices of it, they just didn't want to do it. They wanted to save money, which I understand. It is a company. And also, we found out today there's going to be no carpet. So everything's going to be cement, like Comic Con 2021, with the special edition. I was there. There was no what you call it carpet on the exhibit floor. It was all cement, which it sucked. They shortened the length of the exhibit hall too, because it was a sort of a test run back then. But this is San Diego Comic Con. Everybody's coming. So with that being said, I will be buying Dr. Scholl's for my shoes. Even though I have good shoes, good comfy shoes, I will be getting Dr. Scholl's for my feet because they need it. I have poor feet. But yeah, I honestly think it's going to be a bit different this year because Comic Con is always hectic. But I go because it's a lot of fun. It's so much fun to me, at least. To a lot of people, they say, "Oh, this is my first con." I think they joke on social media. Oh, I think I picked the wrong time to go to con for my first time. Like, no, no. This is just before. Think of it as the instead of having all the Hollywood heavyweights there, it's just going to be about comics, comic book artists, indie stuff, which was great actually. I didn't have to worry about camping for Hall H. I met a lot of indie artists. I picked up a lot of their stuff, which was really fun. And then, yeah, I think it's going to be good. It'll be a fun con. It'll be smaller, as in with the scope of it. But Dragon Ball, that's still going to be the Bandai thing that's going to be behind the hotel still. I forget which hotel. I think it's it's over by, if memory serves me correctly, it's over by the Meridia? I don't remember. But yeah. Why are you scared, Andy? Yeah, my friend Andy says, I'm scared. Is it because of my hair? It's because of my hair, isn't it? Yeah, I got a mohawk. I look like a bird, actually. So it didn't come out that... I mean, it came out good, but the way I styled it. Ah, Andy says his phone. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's gonna be a smaller con in scope. I think the panels are gonna be great. I think Hollywood will be there, except whatchamacallit, it'll be smaller. Marvel Comics is going to be there, so I'll definitely be hitting them up for swag that they have. My friend Andy says, "Not mine. It's on yours." Oh, it's on mine. Oh, I am using my desktop, so yep. Excuse me. But yeah, a lot of people on social media, they have been sort of complaining about the badges. And me personally, I thought the badges were going to be plastic, like they had on the special edition, because they Comic Con usually does what you call it, paper badges, and I thought they upgraded finally with the special edition. What you call it, the special edition Comic Con to plastic badges, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun, but I guess they went back to paper, and people are complaining, "Oh, this is what we get for paper." Thank God, you guys, the people that are actually going to con for the first time, you weren't there for D23. I went a couple years ago, and they didn't have any like fancy. D23 is Disney. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, and what they gave us was a black like little shoestring lanyard with paper and those little teeth holders, and it had our name on it with Mickey Mouse's D23. I'm like, this is it, really? You pay I think it was like $200 something for what you call it, for the all 3 or 4 days, and this is what you get. Seriously, that was my view. But CCI, at least they do a little bit better. It's not like NYCC, New York. Excuse me, Comic Con. Excuse me. I had dinner earlier. Where it's plastic, but with the badge you get with the CCI badge, you get a cool lanyard for a different show. And shit, lost my train of thought. Andy says, you creeped me out with that picture I sent. What picture did you send? Okay, that's an old man. That's actually kind of cool. I'm keeping it. Keeping it. Glad I creep you out. Where was I? Oh yeah. So with CCI, you get a lanyard, a cool lanyard, a cool badge which has all your days on it. Preview night, which is Wednesdays, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you get a lanyard holder, which is like not a lanyard holder, but a badge holder, which is plastic, to put your thing in, which is cool. Or you could bring your own. That's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to bring my own lanyard, a Venom Marvel lanyard. Excuse me. That I will be wearing. So very, very cool. It's going to be fun. I'm waiting for the merchandise to come out for what CCI has in mind. They're not doing anything with DC again this year. They didn't do it. They stopped last year. I know that. So we'll see what this year brings. I think the company that did, what was it? The DC stuff, he retired. So, and we're still waiting on what was it? The merchandise and also the WB bags. We haven't seen any designs. What what they're gonna be, what they're gonna be promoting. I'm pretty sure, even though I said I think WB is not gonna be there, I think they will. Nothing's official, but WB needs to hit it out of the park in Hall H because they were crappy last year. They did 2 movies, nothing of the Flash because of Ezra Miller, and it was just Black Adam, which was a pretty good movie. I liked it. And I think I forget what other movie. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I've been working all day. Yeah, I forget what movie. Ah, crap. Where is it? But yeah, they weren't that good. Marvel knocked it out of the park. We got hats. All 6,000 of us got the Multiverse Saga hat that Kevin Feige was wearing. So that's safely tucked away. But we'll see. I think this year is going to be more swag, more comic book swag, more indie artists, more up and coming artists to show their you know what Comic Con used to be before. Even though Hollywood was there from the beginning, a lot of people think, oh, it's a Hollywood takeover now. No, they were still there. Star Wars was there in the 70s and 80s. So I think it'll be less low key Hollywood and more comic book indie artists and just able to walk the floor easier. I doubt it though, because what you call it? Here we go. My headset. Because there's over thousands upon thousands of people. I did hear on a podcast. It was the SD Comic Con podcast. Let me see. The unofficial blog that. Excuse me. I can't stop yawning. For offsites this year, the Comic Con has all these offsites that you can go to. You can either wait in line, you get like a wristband or a ticket just to say, hey, you're here. Your place in line will not be taken away. You have to come at this certain time, blah, blah, blah. The company that did the Dungeons and Dragons offsite last year, it was amazing. I went there with my friend, and I've never really played Dungeons and Dragons. I never played it, honestly. I watched the movie back in 2000. 1999 to 2000, I think it was one of those years. It was okay. They had a new movie coming out, which I didn't even know about, which I still need to see. And they built this gigantic tavern. It was awesome. It was so much fun. We drank beer. A lot of, the actors and actresses were great. I tried to sneak out the Dungeons and Dragons, the pint glass, I guess it would be. Beer glass. The beer glass, and I couldn't do it. They were watching. But one of my friends was able to do it. He was able to sneak it out, but there were guards everywhere, and so rather than get kicked out, we just decided to play it safe, return our mugs, and have fond memories and pictures of being in the gelatinous cube, quote unquote. So yeah, that was fun. But the company that did that has four offsites, and I'm really interested to see what it's going to be, or they're going to be. I'll be videotaping, filming, all that good stuff. So it's going to be great. But yeah, it's nice to be back at the podcast, man. Holy cow, it's been 6 years. Geek Uprising is finally back with a better microphone and better equipment. So that's good. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. And I hope everybody, for now, has a good night. This is just a little test run here that we're doing. And I hope right now... I can't even talk. I've been up since 4 in the morning. Joy. Such a great time. See, my brain is fried. I can't even talk. Dun 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 dun. Wah. That's the way my brain is right now. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a. Yes, Andy. He is putting lightsaber emojis. Very good. Yes, lightsaber emojis. And yes, a form of Star Wars will be at Comic Con. So that'll be great. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to go just relax because I am dead tired. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.